Alex Navarro.
Vinny Caravella.
Here we are in Maquette. I believe that's what I'm going with. I think it is appropriate in my pronunciation. Maquette.
Please, it's called Maquette.
My name's Dan Maquette. I'm been a long-time resident. First time, I just wanted to vote today. Thank you. This is a game.
What is this?
This is a game out of Annapurna, the publisher. They've been having a pretty good track record there. Old Annapurna.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of Annapurna games of late that I have not enjoyed, and I can't think of too many.
Well, this game here, let's see what you think of this game here. It's a narrative puzzle game, kind of in the vein of, the puzzles are going to be in the vein of a Superliminal. I don't know if you remember the game we took a look at called Fisherman's Tale. It was a VR game, and I'll show you what I mean by that. I didn't remember it
the last time you mentioned it, but then I thought about it, and I remembered Fisherman's Tale, and that is a wild game.
Yeah, so this game, let's just get into it and I'll start showing it off here. It's a lot of story. I think how you feel about this game, aside from the puzzles and the story, which is a big part, is going to depend on your mood and how you feel about love and love stories.
Well, I'm already digging the Magic Kingdom architecture here.
So let me give you a little setup. This is very early on in the game. I did play through the intro and got right into the puzzle bit. Again, I have finished this game. It's not very long, maybe about 5 hours-ish, maybe on the longer side. So this is about a guy, Michael. He has found this sketchbook that this person he was with used to draw in together, and it's bringing him back to some memories, and that's kind of where we are in the story now. So when he says
memories,
the sketchbook opened right to the drawing we made the day we first met at that coffee shop. So we're about to go get that memory. I think the voice acting before we jump in here is very, very good, and I'll explain why after I beat it. Why I think that is so.
Hey, sorry. Do you mind if I sit here while I wait for my coffee?
Oh, yeah, knock yourself out.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry, it only spilled a little.
I'm such a klutz. Is your sketchbook okay?
Yeah, unscathed. It's just doodles anyway.
Can I see it?
Oh,
this is a cool castle.
Thanks. I just started drawing again. I used to sketch constantly, and then, I don't know, I just stopped.
So did I. I mean, there was a time in elementary school when I was the girl who was good at drawing.
The girl who was good at drawing? I remember that girl.
Everyone was always like, oh, please, will you help me with my poster?
How do I draw hands?
Is this a meet cute? This feels like a meet cute.
What's a meet cute?
I don't know how to draw hands.
It's a cute meeting between two potential romantic leads.
Okay, that seems like what this is.
Okay.
Okay.
You're drawing it upside down.
Hey, there is no right or wrong way to draw in a sketchbook.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, wow, that's my order. That was fast. I'm Kenzie, by the way.
I'm Michael.
It's nice to meet you. I just gotta run.
Bye, Kenzie.
So that is the setup. That is also the tone of this. If it is too cutesy for you and you are vomiting in your shirt, then hey, I don't blame you. I think this game walks a pretty good line, though, between the voice actor pulling it off, the writing, and it not being too saccharine for me.
Yeah, I didn't find that, obnoxious. It was just cutesy.
So the voice actors are Bryce Dallas Howard and her husband, Seth Gable.
Okay.
Yeah, so they do a great job delivering the script. I think the script is also fairly well written. How you feel about this story, I think I have gone back and forth as I played all 5 hours. I being like, oh, come on. Or 2 being like, okay, I can move.
All right.
I can get with it. So, we're going to get a lot of this text. Every day was romantic. I don't think we ever did the boring old get drinks in a bar routine. And now let's get into the puzzles.
Okay.
So, let's show off. So you see this big old cube here?
Mm-hmm.
This game's also very San Francisco. And the relationship takes place in San Francisco. It makes sense. I'm playing with the controller for the first time here, so bear with me while I try and get my head around it. Playing on the PC, this game is available on PS4 and PS5. It is $20. So, see, I am now holding this cube. This.
You are.
Yes, this maquette, this model here represents the outside world basically 1-to-1, as does this cube. But of course, this model is scaled differently. So as we put this cube down, let's say, drop it. This cube in the real world, let's see if we can find it. Maybe I put it too far out of bounds here. I think I put it too far out of bounds. Let's drop it right here. Oh gosh.
Ah!
I heard it. I heard it.
Menacing.
Yeah, you heard it too, right?
Yeah, I did.
It must be past. It might be right past that thing there. So let me pull it. I'm gonna pull it inside for a second.
Bring it in.
I'm gonna bring it in. Let's bring it in a little bit. You see it out there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Big freaking cube.
Big freaking, yeah, nice big freaking cube. That's gonna be what the puzzles in this game are about. So let's engage now. I'm just gonna say out of the gate here again, $20, Steam, PS4, PS5. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it, and I think it delivers.
Who are you playing as?
So you're playing from Michael's perspective, basically.
Okay.
All the thoughts and stuff are gonna be written from Michael's perspective. So we got this thing here. We spent afternoons drawing together on backyard patios in the Mission District. The whole thing kind of reminds me a bit of like a Decemberist song.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're going with.
Like, a little bit. Let's grab this. Oh, I want to pull this out. Put it in my inventory.
All I'm going to say right now, this is not what the Mission District looks like.
No?
No. No, I've been to the Mission. It don't look like this.
Alright, let's wait here. So I've got this little model bridge. You can kind of guess what I'm going to go do with it to get across this span. I'm going to go back to the miniature version of this. And I'm going to place it here. And drop it down. And now, when I go back here, you can imagine.
I'm imagining.
There is a bridge.
There it is.
So this is very early on. This is the first set of puzzles here. But this is the kind of core mechanic you're going to be dealing with.
Yeah. Now, I don't want you to spoil any details here, because it seems like a game where finding out why you're doing these things is as important as finding out what's actually happening in the plot.
Yeah.
What level of tragedy are we dealing with here? Am I going to be fucking a weeping ball by the end of this? Is it just kind of a nice, pleasant story? What are we getting here?
Not as dark as you think it would go.
Okay.
I also really like the soundtrack.
It's very feisty, and I don't mean like as in like it's fighting,
yes.
as in, but more like the artist feist.
Yes, this song in particular, they have a couple of different songs in here. The first month we spent together, I realized how small a world I'd made for myself before we met. Yes, I don't think this game is tragic.
Okay. I've kind of had my fill of tragedy for a little while, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Kind of need some just feel-good stuff.
I don't think this game is necessarily feel good, but it is not tragic.
Okay. I can thread that needle. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Let's just say by the end of the game, I was like, yeah, shit happens.
Yeah.
So this ticket's too big. This ticket to ride is too large. I'm gonna put.
It's also bent.
Yes, it is also bent. So we're gonna make this ticket smaller. So let's go over here. Let's put it in my inventory. Get back out here. So we're gonna do like we did with the cube. Remember what we did with the cube? This is how This is how we make the giant ticket. You remember this?
Yep.
Oh Lord!
Oh, it's so big.
It's
clipping through the environment.
There is also, I'll just let you know, a finite size on the largeness you can make things. I can't pick that up and make it larger again.
Yeah.
Also a finite size on the smallness. But if we do the opposite, if we put the ticket here, and then we go inside. We will have a little ticket.
I just want a little ticket. Just a little one.
Where'd it go? Is it here? Hey, my little ticket! Where did I put it? Did I lose it? Maybe I gotta back it up a bit. Hold on.
Back it up a bit.
Okay. The controls sometimes a little funky.
A little finicky.
Yeah. Is that it? Here it is. Here's my little guy.
There's your guy.
My little ticket.
Look at that.
So I could put it out there again.
Make it even smaller.
I could.
You won't even see it now. Look at that.
What's
It's a little
my
dot.
ticket?
I see it.
There's my little ticket.
I see it. It's so tiny.
You cannot pick it up again and shrink it again. Heads up. I tried. All right, so we're gonna take this ticket. We're gonna go stick it in the old ticket machine. We're gonna put it in my inventory so you walk faster. So I think the puzzles are generally pretty good. I think there's a chapter where it really hits home towards the end where I really enjoyed the puzzle. They made more sense metaphorically. They were really nailing it. Stick it in here. But for the most part, if you're not in for this story, this tale of like just over the moon romance and what that means and kind of where that goes, then I don't think you'll enjoy this one.
Can you smell that?
Oh, I smell it.
Now this takes me back.
The voice acting is actually
Welcome
doing a
to
lot
the
to sell me on the idea that I might be
How
into
I
this.
pictured it.
What
I
do
think
you
it
imagine?
really delivers. I think you could have messed this up so badly, and
Oh, yeah.
and I think they nail it. They have such a nice rapport with each other. It
But I
seems
don't.
very
No,
natural.
I just kind of assumed.
Hold on, your parents never took you to the fair?
No, we went to Disneyland.
Oh, you are gonna have to set your bar 1,000 times lower. Think like a farm, but with a lot more deep fried stuff, and tube tops, and $20 beers.
Well, they at
Hell
least
yeah,
have a
tube
Ferris
tops.
wheel.
Okay, yeah, that is the one thing you sketched that we probably will see here. But it won't look like the janky one you drew.
Really?
No, it will be even jankier. I mean, these rides, they're death traps, and that's all part of the thrill.
Tube tops, $20 beers, and death traps? That's setting the bar plenty high for me.
That's a good time right there.
Yeah, I think they have a very easy rapport. I don't know if it's because they're both actors or if they're because they're married. You know,
It could be both.
It could be both. So we're gonna get some more story here. There were things we both secretly wanted, but thought were too strange or cheesy to articulate. But with you, everything was easy. So again, that's
Aw.
from Michael's perspective. So you can kind of hear a bit. There's something going on behind there.
Someone left the dryer running.
Yes. This one actually took me a little bit to find out, so you get the benefit of seeing the quick look. You can kind of hear that same noise here. There is a machine behind the wall that you can't see from your big perspective. And if you click the machine, these walls come down.
This does not seem like the most efficient way to open a wall there. Like maybe just a door. You could just have a door.
A door would work, and now this wall is opened here.
All right.
And that's where that was. And there's that little cricket sound.
Ooh, orb. Touch the
Yeah.
orb.
Oh boy.
Oh, you want to try this fortune-telling machine?
I don't know.
What, you don't like these?
I'm not superstitious, but if I get a bad fortune, I feel like it's some kind of doomed, self-fulfilling prophecy.
These things don't give bad fortunes.
Not necessarily. When I was a kid, one of those things told me my pet turtle Pinky would die, and she did.
Well, unfortunately, that is part of the turtle life cycle. They do die.
It was a Galapagos turtle.
No, it wasn't.
No, but she did die a few days later.
Okay, we don't have to do it.
No. Just because I don't want to do it doesn't mean you shouldn't. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, sacrifice the man. Touch the orb.
What does it
Wish
say?
you were big.
Nothing.
Michael?
I guess they do give bad fortune sometimes.
Huh.
Yeah, you were right.
Ominous.
All right, you got a keyblade.
Let me get my Keyblade, and now I have to go fight Mickey Mouse, which I said it didn't get too dark, but I lied.
That's not dark. That's exciting.
We first held hands on the Ferris wheel, which might have been corny. But it was windy, and the gondola shook, and we held each other close.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Sweet.
death traps.
It's generally a sweet game. All right, so I've got this key. Keys open doors. Let's see.
I've
how
heard
this
that.
Goes. Over here. And then I think we're not going to go too much further.
Okay.
It's like I said, it's not a very long game. It's a puzzle game. It will be very easy to just kind of run through this now that I know all the puzzles. But again, we kind of have this chasm here. It says, I thought our first kiss wasn't that far behind. Let's go put this here. And what I can do is use this key, Alex.
Uh-huh.
To not only open doors, but to span bridges. Span gaps? Span gaps. Be a bridge. Look at this.
Yeah. Be a beacon.
Be a beacon. Look at this. Hurrah.
Nice. Ooh.
And here it is.
Wow, this place is great.
Isn't it?
What do you call it?
So this is where we buried my grandparents.
Secret spot, I guess.
I've walked past here a million times. I never knew this was here.
I don't think anyone does.
Wow, you can see the street from here.
Yeah.
They have no idea we're up here.
You do know what the word secret means, right?
Yeah, I love breaking and
You
entering.
don't think anyone knows about this?
No, I put that little guardian owl in there.
Oh, so he keeps it safe?
No, dude, he's made of wood. I just think he'd be gone or vandalized if anyone else had been here. I really think I'm the only one who knows.
Well, now 2 people know.
I've never shown this place to anyone, Michael. You're the first.
I won't tell anyone.
Promise?
Pinky promise.
There's like a nice sincerity to it. Like
I like the art direction too. Like a lot of this could be, and from the story on down, the art style too. Like all of this could be impossibly twee, but
Yes.
it doesn't. It's not hitting those alarms for me. Like it actually just feels like, oh, this is kind of nice.
Yeah, and like it's pleasant. It's pleasant.
Yeah.
I think some of the puzzles I had to look up a couple towards the end to be like, what? They kind of get a little outside, for me at least. I mean, I know I was trying to get this ready for a quick look, so maybe your mileage may vary. I think the controls get in the way a little bit, gameplay wise, and again, I think the story is gonna kind of depend on your mood. Maybe at that very minute of like, I got bigger things to worry about than these people, you know, like these people in your amazing relationship.
Okay, I need to run to
so
work.
it'll
Got
be
the
that.
address for
But
tonight?
Yeah. When should I get there?
I'll just
my
let
roommates
this
are
run
kicking
out.
things off at 7, but my shift isn't done till 9. But if Aaron shows up, I can get out at...
So, what time should I get there?
Get there when you get there. If I'm not there, just introduce yourself.
Great. I'll see you then.
Like, does it get to the point where you're so sick of these people that you start rooting against them? Listen, am I a horrible person? Maybe.
No, you're not a horrible person. Come on.
Maybe. I don't know. But like, it didn't quite get there for me.
Yeah.
But it was maybe a little close. All right.
If you say to me that this is like a 5-hour game, I could see myself tolerating these people for that long. Absolutely.
There's like, again, I think the delivery is good. I think the writing is actually, I think either the voice acting is so good they make good on the writing, or the writing is fine just as it is. It's Maquette. It's $20. It's available on PS4, I believe PS5, and I'm playing it here on Steam. It's enjoyable. It's pretty short. Thanks, Alex Navarro, for joining me.
Thank you, Vinny.